What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the next Pokemon VGC 2017 BattleSpot video. Today, we're going to be using a team submitted by Lorsi Loves You, whose Twitter link is in the description. An acquaintance of mine. I would like to consider him a friend, but we've only met a couple times, so I'm not going to overstep those bounds. He's actually come to the shop and won a tournament at my shop on Long Island, so that was really, really cool. But he submitted this team. Looks pretty freaking crazy, and he's a really cool guy, so you should go follow him on Twitter and hit him up. We have Tapu Fini holding the leftovers. We have Arcanine with the Aguave Berry. I think Arcanine is the best Pokemon in VGC right now. Kartana, best meaning like it's like a really, really strong piece of your core. Kartana with the Focus Sash. We have Tapu Koko with the Ferrarium Z. I don't even know I could say that word. Porygon 2 with the Eviolite and a Mudsdale, as you guys can see, rocking the Assault Vest. So Assault Vest Mudsdale is truly, truly powerful. It could take hits for days, for absolute days. Some of the interesting moves on here that I thought were really interesting and made me really want to use this team, besides the fact that Lorsi submitted it, was Heal Pulse Tapu Fini, along with Swagger Tapu Fini. Just imagine Heal Pulsing your Mudsdale as its defenses are just, well, its defenses climbing higher and higher. Or getting to Heal Pulse your Porygon 2 if you don't want to click Recover. There is Trick Room on this team as well, so it is our second Trick Room team that we're bringing. We're gonna go with Team Skull, and I really, really like this team. Tapu Koko is running both Dazzling, running both Volt Switch and Thunderbolt, so not running that HP Ice that some Tapu Koko run. We're going up against Pac-Man, who is running a really powerful team. I feel like Pac-Man is someone important. I feel like he's a player. We have Tapu Koko, Kartana, Garchomp, Drifblim, Tapu Lele, and Arcanine. So another Arcanine, a Drifblim. So the pretty. A good solid guess would be we're going to see the Drifblim and the Tapu Lele lead. I could definitely imagine that being the case. And I don't know exactly what I want to do with that information. I could go Mudsdale. Mudsdale is running the Rock Slide. We could go like Mudsdale Kartana. We're probably going to just see a turn one. You know what? We're gonna leave with Porygon actually, because we're probably gonna see a turn one Tailwind, and I want to just catch him with the Trick Room and totally say nah, no way, bro, no way. We could go with like a Fini or a Koko on the lead. That really doesn't. I mean, Koko's pretty threatening. I don't think Koko can live a Psychium Z from the. I'm gonna leave with it. I'm bringing the Mudsdale against this team. It does pretty darn well. Obviously, the Kartana would be a problem. So I kind of want to go with my Arcanine here. Yeah, I'm going to go with my Arcanine here. We're going to go with Arcanine here. Just basically because I want to be able to check that Kartana a little bit. I do kind of expect the Drifblim Tapu Lele lead, and I'm kind of hard reading that. Because it's what I always see whenever I see this team, whether it's in a tournament at my own shop or if I'm watching videos. Whenever I see Drifblim Lele, that seed, that Misty Seed and that mist just come together in some beautiful fashion. But we're actually going to see the Tapu Koko Garchomp. It's the shiny Koko, which means that it is timid, I think. I think it's timid. So we're going to have a double Koko lead here. Not really the best position for us. I can't comfortably stay in with Koko. I can pretty much switch. I can pretty much go for like a Trick Room. Will he double into this slot? He might double into this slot. I don't even know if that'll take me out. I'm gonna go Trick Room and I'm gonna switch out into Mudsdale here. I'm gonna switch out into Mudsdale because I think we'll see like an Earthquake. I think we'll maybe see Drifblim switch in and then an Earthquake. That's totally possible. He might not want to switch the Drifblim in because I do have a Tapu Koko here. So I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. I think switching in the Mudsdale might be semi-safe. Of course, we don't have the Heal Pulse, so we got to be careful with our HP. It is unrecoverable. But if we get this Trick Room off and Mudsdale in, that is a lot of power for us to use to our advantage. So let's get this Koko out of here. We'll go out into Mudsdale. It's the first time I'm using this team, so it might be a little sloppy. We're going to see Skydrop. Picks up Porygon 2. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was a thing. And then Swords Dance. So I'm not going to get my Trick Room off. And we have a terrifying Garchomp here. Absolutely terrifying. I'm just going to, at this point, I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam on the Garchomp. I do want to knock it out. I think Mudsdale can actually live pretty much anything. I think. I'm gonna go for a high horsepower on the Tapu Koko. And if Mudsdale can take the hit, take the Garchomp hit, then we should get a pretty solid knockout here. Porygon 2 is going to be freed, and I don't know if P2 or Mudsdale can live this. No, not a +2 Tectonic Rage. I mean, Porygon 2 has the better chance, but Mudsdale actually can't protect anyway, so considering how common Assault Vest Mudsdale is... Oh, he's going for the P2. Can P2 live this? +2 Tectonic Rage. No. Absolutely not. That Garchomp is going to be a huge problem for pretty much the remainder of the battle. We're going to go for a high horsepower here. Going to be able to knock out the Tapu Koko. So we're trading a Porygon 2 for a Tapu Koko. I could go into Arcanine here. Considering Kartana's a pretty likely switch-in because Mudsdale's here. There's the Kartana. So we'll get it at -1, but even with that, it's not good enough. I think had I just on turn 1, I mean, obviously, if I had just stayed in with Koko and gone for like my Favorarium Z on the Garchomp, it would have been easy peasy. I mean, I outspeed that, so I kind of just have to get rid of everything else. Let's see. Tapu Koko has really good, I mean, Kartana has pretty good defenses. I think I'm gonna protect my Arcanine. And I'm pretty tempted to just high horsepower the Kartana. I don't want to lower my Mudsdale's defenses just yet. Although I could see the Kartana protecting here. And Garchomp just firing off an EQ. That seems pretty likely. You know, let's high horsepower the Garchomp. Oh, it's so pointless though. But if we're going to predict the protect, we might as well predict the protect. Kartana's going to go for protect here, as I predicted. Arcanine's gonna protect as well. We're gonna see Earthquake come out from the Garchomp. We'll see how much a +1 Earthquake does. A +1 Earthquake does to our Mudsdale, does a large amount of damage. Super large, way larger than I want. High horsepower is gonna come out just to get some damage, just to get some chip damage off. Oh, that's not chip damage, that is actual real life damage. Unfortunately, I cannot switch out. So I'm just, I mean, the Earthquake is pretty much gonna happen. Is the Earthquake gonna happen? I don't know if the Earthquake's actually guaranteed to happen because does he really want to hit his Kartana like that? You know, I'm gonna risk the Biscuit. Well, no, because he's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna risk the Biscuit. Let's Flare Blitz the Kartana. And let's high horsepower the Garchomp again. On the off chance he doesn't go for a Leaf Blade on my Mudsdale, that would be great. Kartana's actually gonna get withdrawn here and the Arcanine's gonna come out. Oh, that's such a good play. Gonna get a huge Intimidate off and his Garchomp is going to be able to survive this high horsepower no matter what. I don't think we're gonna see we're gonna see Garchomp actually go for the Protect. Wow, so all we're gonna get is a Flare Blitz off on the Arcanine. Oh man, I really needed to get my, Tapu Koko in on that turn. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure we're just gonna see an Earthquake come out. Would he just Earthquake again though? Earthquake Protect? Maybe. You know what? He might do that. I'm gonna protect my Arcanine, and I'm going to high horsepower the Garchomp again, because I should live another EQ because I'm at +1 defense, and then an E-Speed might finish up the Garchomp next turn. It might. So let's go for this. I think Arcanine's just gonna protect here. Arcanine, it's my Arcanine protecting. Okay. We're gonna see a Fire Fang into the Mudsdale here. He's doubling into that slot. I'm sure Stamina's gonna raise my defense, but I'm sure a Flare Blitz is gonna come out into that slot as well. Yeah, Pac-Man's playing the game right now. It's gonna take me out. Darn it. That sucks. It absolutely sucks. Okay. The good thing is our electricity is actually going to come back right away. Garchomp just went for Protect, so it cannot protect now. It cannot protect now. Voltage is a dead move on our Pokemon. I'm sorry, Lorcy. We can go ahead We can probably E-speed the Arcanine slot. I might just Flare Blitz that slot in case Kartana wants to come in there. Kartana might come in on the Garchomp slot because I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to Flare Blitz and Dazzling Gleam here. I'm really not sure what else to do. Okay, we're going to see that Kartana doesn't come in. Dazzling Gleam should be able to knock out on Garchomp even though it's spread damage. Okay, I don't know my damage calcs. I could have just went for the Z move. I could have just went for the Z move, but the +1 Arcanine, +1 Garchomp should be able to take out the entire field. The entire field is dropping, and Pac-Man's going to take it 2-0. Darn it, man. I really thought Dazzling Gleam was going to be enough to take the Garchomp out. I really thought, but I should have known I'm not Life Orb. I'm not Life Orb. So that's my fault. Definitely a poorly played game 1, but we can bounce back and come back for maybe a better played game 2. I really should have just brought, honestly, Garchomp. I should have just brought Tapu Fini as soon as I saw Garchomp. Like, Tapu Fini is super bulky. Doesn't get hit. Well, I mean, granted, some Garchomps can hit a Tapu Fini for effective damage, depending on what they're packing, but it's really not going to be, it's not stab. There's nothing crazy. So we have to bring our Tapu Fini if we're seeing a Garchomp. Learned that the hard way right now. Now I see why. When I checked this team, it had like 12 wins and I think 23 games played, something like that. It was like a little under half wins, and I guess because it's a pretty hard team to play with. We're gonna see Gigalith, Porygon 2, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Kartana, and a beautiful Tapu Koko. Once again, we have like such similar teams. Holy crap! Look at this. What is there? 1 Pokemon difference? Mudsdale for Gigalith? That's literally it. Oh my gosh! And he's using a QR code team as well. The question is, what do we do here? Honestly, that Sky Drop, that turn 1 put me so far behind. Can't do that again. All right. I kind of want to just lead with Kartana. It hits like most of his team super, super hard. The Arcanine would be the only thing it doesn't hit hard. So I could lead Kartana Mudsdale and feel pretty safe. I'm going to lead Kartana Mudsdale. I'm just going to lead Kartana Mudsdale. Let's go ahead for the rest of the team. I still do want to bring the Arcanine, but I'm going to bring the Fini. No, he's got a Kartana. I'm going to bring the Arcanine. And I think I'm going to bring the Koko. Let's see, Fini, Swagger, Heal Pulse. I mean, we could Swagger our own Mudsdale. That's the best part. That's what I want to do. I want to Swagger my Mudsdale. But I'm going to go ahead and bring Koko. I'm going to bring Koko. We should have time for one more battle with this team anyway. We should get 3 in, considering how fast the first one was. And I'm sure this one will be fast as well. So we can maybe get the Mudsdale Fini off and just sit there and Swagger it and then go for some Rock Slides and be good to go. But it's so much better once Trick Room's up. If we can get Trick Room up. That's why I want to bring P2, Mudsdale, and Tapu Fini to the next one. But the fact that we're seeing another Kartana, which really just messes this team up pretty hard. I mean, between Fini and Mudsdale makes them not happy to be around. We are challenged by Pokemon Trainer EE. 33. Looks like 33 to me. Tapu Koko and Kartana. So we led pretty similarly. Now, I would assume, which I shouldn't do, I would assume that Mudsdale can live 1 Leaf Blade. We're gonna find out together. Maybe it can. I mean, it's a freaking Kartana. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out my Mudsdale for an Arcanine. Get an Intimidate off, and then I'm gonna hit that Kartana for a pretty heavy move. Because this way we will go ahead and eat up, hopefully, a Leaf Blade on my slot. There's no way he's gonna shoot an Electric-type move into the Mudsdale slot. And we'll get an Intimidate off on the Kartana. Pretty safe switching, I think. Granted, we're targeting down the Kartana slot right now, when really Arcanine could have just done that when he came in. So maybe I should have targeted down the Tapu Koko slot, but I kind of expect, oh, we see a Sacred Sword. -1 though, not gonna do enough damage to take us out, and then a Volt Switch into that slot is probably gonna take us out. Oh my gosh! Literally ridiculous, man. Ridiculous how poorly I'm playing. I'm playing so aggressive instead of like clicking Protect when I go to switch in. All right, let's try to come back, even though we just lost our freaking Kartana. Even though we just lost our Kartana, let's try to come back. We're gonna see Arcanine come out, get the Intimidate off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to Tapu Koko. I can't really switch into anything else. The question is, would he switch his Kartana out right here? Would there be any chance of him switching it out? I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. What was his team? He didn't have a ground type. I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Arcanine slot. And I'm going to Flare Blitz the Kartana slot. Seems pretty safe. I can't see how it's not safe, but it probably isn't. Kartana's gonna switch out for the Porygon 2. Tapu Fini. Okay, so the Fini's here, gonna get rid of the Electric Terrain as well. So you've seen his entire team now. Koko, Fini, Kartana, and Arcanine. I'm just getting played like a violin here. I gotta start making some sort of prediction. We're gonna Thunderbolt. It's not gonna do more than half because we lost our terrain. Flare Blitz is gonna come out and go into our Koko slot. Gonna do huge damage. Way too much damage. And then we're gonna see a nice Citrus Berry get munched up. Flare Blitz is of course gonna do pretty much nothing. Flare Blitz is gonna do pretty much nothing to Tapu Fini. Wow, I don't know. I had so much success for the past 2 videos and like, I don't know what it is that I can't play today. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and burn my Z move right now. I'm just gonna Twinkle Tackle this Fini. I kind of expect just a Swagger onto the Arcanine. I think I'm gonna E-Speed the, it sucks. You know what, I'm not gonna E-Speed. Yeah, am I gonna E-Speed? No, I'm gonna Protect. I'm gonna Protect just in case he does go for a Water type move and this Ferrovium Z does not take out the Tapu Fini. So we're gonna get a Protect off, which I think will be the only Protect on the field. Extreme Speed is gonna come out. Is this enough to take me out? That's crazy, man. I do not know damage calcs. I have no idea what they are. I have no idea what they are, so we just lose. Wow, that's insane. Oh my God. That's so frustrating. It really doesn't matter what we do. Let's high horsepower the Tapu Fini. And then let's Snarl. I think this game's pretty much over. I could pretty much just run. There's no reason not to run. Helping Hand, Muddy Water. We're gonna get Snarl off. It's gonna connect on both Pokemon. Tapu Fini is gonna have -1. Let's just dodge. Just dodge everything right now. Dodge everything. Muddy Water, dodge. Arcanine dodges. I wanted Mudsdale to dodge, honestly. I mean, I'm Assault Vest. It's Helping Hand boosted, but at -1. Now Mudsdale can go ahead and live. My accuracy is gonna drop. We're gonna get our stamina. Holy Lanta. High horsepower is going to miss. When it rains, my friends, when it freaking rains. All right, let's move on. Let's just go to the next battle so we can have one more in this video. There's literally no reason. That's incredible. When it freaking rains, dude. The match was forfeited. Let's move on to game 3 and see if we can win at least one with this team. Otherwise, Lorcy, I'm sorry. I just don't know how to play with your team. I'm sure you'll be in the comment section telling everyone how you're actually supposed to play with this team. I'm just gonna lead. I think I'm just gonna lead Fini Mudsdale next game. It's just these Kartanas we're seeing. I mean, I guess I don't understand. Maybe it's because I just don't know my damage calcs. I just pretty much don't know my damage calcs. Because like I just don't see Mudsdale wanting to be against a Fini or a Kartana at all. Like I just don't see it happening. I mean, I could go like P2 Fini lead, or like P2 Tapu Koko, Volt Switch out into the Mudsdale. Honestly, game 1 I just got like outplayed. This game 2 I don't even know what I fell apart. But game 1, turn 1, that Sky Drop just caught me so off guard. Like Sky dropping my P2 was like game winning. Because you got a free Swords Dance up and +1, apparently +1 Tectonic Rage does enough damage to take out a P2 after a Sky Drop. I was actually hoping that wouldn't be enough damage. All I had to do with Koko was just click Dazzling Gleam. Well, even that wouldn't have knocked out Garchomp, or I could have just done Ferrovium Z, one of the two. Honestly, there's no reason not to Dazzling Gleam. Well, there was, because Garchomp was right there and just click Earthquake. Especially because like, Tapu Koko can go Sky Drop, and then Garchomp can freely go Earthquake, and Koko didn't even have to click Protect. Just got to go into the sky. That's such good synergy on a team. Jeez. Crazy. All right, we're going up against Ikopa. Ikopo is going to have the common. Oh, we can't beat this, man. If we can't beat this, I just don't want to play. I just don't want to play. Lilligant, Torkoal. We do see Drampa. Oh my gosh. Mimikyu, Golem, and Oranguru. So, how does this team handle the speed and power potential? I think I have to lead like, this sucks, man. This is actually terrible. Oh man, I don't like this at all. I could lead Finny Arcanine, I guess. Let's lead Finny Arcanine. Another freaking grass type Pokemon that's just gonna make me angry all day. I want to bring Mudsdale against this team really bad. I'm bringing Mudsdale, and I think I'm bringing Kartana. I probably need to bring Porygon too, so I can outlive things, but I think I'm gonna go Kartana. Let's just go Kartana. He's got a normal type for us to smack. He's got a fairy type for us to smack. He's got a rock type, rock electric. Well, yeah, it's rock electric, but we have Mudsdale for that. It's really just the Lilligant. The Lilligant is such a huge problem in the Sun. I mean, Arcanine just says, "Hey, you're not doing your thing anymore. You're just not." This music. So this will be the last. I think this will be the last battle with this team. Like I said, if you guys want to submit a team and see me flop with it, like Lorsi just did, go ahead and tweet it at me. Tweet me the QR code or the link to the Pokemon GL website where your team resides. We're gonna lead Finny Arcanine. And then we're gonna see Oranguru Golem. So instruct something. Instruct something. Oranguru's attack is gonna fall, as is the Golem, so that's a nice Intimidate on the Golem, I'm sure. Misty Surge is gonna come out. Rock Electric. I'm pretty tempted to Protect here. I have no idea what this Golem wants to do. I don't even have any Water-type moves. Oh, I can't believe that. I really thought I had Water-type moves. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna Protect and I guess switch in my my Mudsdale. I'm gonna Protect and switch in Mudsdale. We can recycle our Intimidate if we do that. He still could have the Lilligant in the back, and I want to save my Arcanine for that. Arcanine, come on out. Mudsdale, go on in. Tapu Fini goes for a Protect here because I don't have any Water-type moves. We'll probably just see a Trick Room. Golem goes for the Wide Guard. Did not expect that. And Oranguru sets up the Trick Room. Now, I don't know my speed tiers either. I'm just literally flopping with this calculator today. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna swap out my Finny for my Arcanine again. Bring my Arcanine back in, and then, you know what? No. I could just Swagger here, but I would lose Finny to this Golem. I would definitely lose Finny to this Golem. Let's switch Arcanine in. And let's go ahead and let's high horsepower the Golem. Actually, we're putting on so much pressure to that Golem. We could probably keep Finny in. Let's keep Finny in. Let's swagger our Mudsdale. And let's high horsepower the Golem. Golem will either Protect or switch out. So I am gonna be slower in the Trick Room. High horsepower brings him down to his sash. Does that mean we're gonna see Explosion? There's the Explosion. Yep, that's an electric type explosion, boys. I should have just switched in my Arcanine. It's literally just for the Finny. Oh, crap, man. I don't get my Swagger off. And then we're going to see Psychic onto the Assault Vest Mudsdale. Shouldn't do too much. But you know what? I think I need my Arcanine more than I need my Swagger. I'm pretty sure, because we'll see either Lilligant or probably Lilligant come in here. Well, actually, Lilligant really can't come in. Torkoal's gonna come in because Trick Room is up and it's gonna be slow enough to get one beautiful Eruption off. I think we can live an Eruption with Mudsdale. Maybe. So I think the play here is to hope that we live an Eruption. I am Assault Vest. I'm at 165 HP. I really don't know. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Oranguru in the Sun. and I'm going to high horsepower the Torkoal. Now, I'm pretty sure Torkoal is definitely slower than Mudsdale. Mudsdale has 4 fat calves. Torkoal has stubs for legs. So we're gonna see Torkoal go for a lava plume, actually. Not gonna be eruption, so we'll be able to take that just fine. As long as it doesn't burn our Mudsdale, we should be good. Stamina. There we go. High horsepower connects. And Mudsdale puts in the work right here, bringing the Torkoal down to... Oh, no, no. That's why he plumed. That's why he lava. Telepathy is putting in way too much work right now. Not letting this Oranguru get touched by its teammate at all. Mudsdale is going to go down at that point. But we still have a beautiful Arcanine. Well, not for long, because this is going to do so much recoil. Gonna bring the Oranguru down to like 35%. No berry here. We'll go out into Kartana, who does have the focus sash. We'll have to check out how much longer Trick Room's up. I mean, I only have 1 play anyway. Trick Room has 2 more turns. I only have 1 play. I have to extreme speed and protect Kartana. That's my only hope. Is if Extreme Speed can somehow do 20%. Somehow, if Extreme Speed can do 20%, we'll be golden. Oh yeah, it couldn't get burned. The mist was up. Cha-ching! Totally forgot about that. Just remembered. I'm sure the comments are already there. It's fine. I type too. I can type as well. Come on. Come on, Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed, you can do this. You can do this, Extreme Speed! Kartana has to issue the protect. Extreme Speed, is it enough? Is it enough? Torkoal's defenses, is it enough? Ew! Of course it is! And we lose just like that! Oh, how much does it do? 78 to 40. It did 38, and there's our Guav. We're not losing, boys. We're not losing. We're gonna see Psychic onto the Kartana slot, trying to get rid of that sash. Doesn't matter now, we are good. Sort of, kind of. We can Extreme Speed the Torkoal to finish him off, and I can either go for Double Protect or just take out this Oranguru. I'm just gonna take out the Oranguru with a Smart Strike. It is neutral. He's gonna break my sash, but the Trick Room's gonna end, and it'll be probably Lilligant versus the world, and I don't think Lilligant... So we can actually win 1 game with this team! Psychic's gonna come out, gonna target down the Kartana, of course, gonna do a decent amount because it is a Kartana with no special defense at all. Smart Strike comes out to finish off this Oranguru, I think. Get out of here, you with that, you looking like you're from Zelda. Beast Boost! Beast Boost, my attack is going to raise the Twisted Dimensions return to normal just in time for the Chlorophyll Lilligant to hit the field. Thank you so much, Twisted Dimensions. I appreciate you. I appreciate you ever so much. Oh, it's Drampa. Never mind. We don't got no Lilligants here. We just got our boy Drampa chilling. I think I'm gonna snarl him. Flare Blitz is resisted. I'm gonna snarl. Not that I think it matters. I think Sacred Sword should take him out. I guess, you know what, and if that's the case, let's just E-Speed. Let's E-Speed and Sacred Sword, and that should do the trick. Because honestly, Hyper Voice would be terrifying. Extreme Speed does a decent amount. Oh yeah, that's so much. That means Sacred Sword is gonna bop you. Goodbye! Goodbye. So we get to win 1 game. If you made it all the way to this last battle through those terrible, terrible decisions in the first 2, let me know in the comment section down below by using the hashtag I made it in your comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, of course, hit subscribe down below and let me know by showing some shady love so you can see more Pokemon content. I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.